Tucked into the northern third of Minnesota's Superior National Forest is the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness, nearly 1.1 million acres of lakes, rivers, and forests, stretching almost 200 miles along the Canadian border. It's one of the most protected and pristine wilderness areas in the entire United States, and the only large lake wilderness in the National Wilderness Preservation System. The land itself was carved by glaciers, leaving behind cliffs, rocky shores, sandy beaches, and more than 1,000 interconnected lakes. Today, visitors can explore over 1,200 miles of canoe routes, 18 hiking trails, and more than 2,000 designated campsites. For many Minnesotans, this is the heart of outdoor adventure fishing for walleye or lake trout, spotting loons, moose, and black bears, or just finding solitude in a landscape that hasn't changed in thousands of years. But the human history runs even deeper. Paleo-Indians lived here over 10,000 years ago, and later woodland cultures left behind pottery and carved pipes. The Ojibwe people called these waters home, navigating them in birch bark canoes and leaving pictographs on rock walls like the famous Hegman Lake pictograph, thought to show Ojibwe constellations used for winter navigation. By the late 1600s, French explorers and voyagers pushed into the region, turning it into a hub of the fur trade. By the early 1900s, logging and mining threatened to strip the wilderness away, but conservationists fought back. In 1926, a section of the forest was protected. In 1930, Congress banned dams and logging in the waterways. In 1949, President Truman even prohibited aircraft from flying below 4,000 feet. And in 1978, the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness Act gave the area some of the strictest protections in the country, banning mining, logging, and most motorized travel. Even with those protections, controversy has never been far away. For decades, there were legal battles over whether trucks and motorboats should be allowed on certain lakes and portages. And today, the biggest debate is over copper and nickel mining projects proposed just south of the wilderness. Supporters say they'd bring jobs. Opponents warn of toxic runoff that could pollute the watershed forever. Through it all, the Boundary Waters have remained one of the last great wild places in America. More than 1 million people visit each year, launching from towns like Ely or Grand Marais, chasing solitude, fishing trips, or even winter dog sled expeditions. Whether you see it as a playground, a battleground, or a sacred space, the Boundary Waters are Minnesota's crown jewel, and a reminder of what can be saved when people choose wilderness over exploitation.